ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै
Diwali Stamp was unveiled this year at the Massachusetts State House in Boston by Mike Powers, District Manager, Greater Boston, United States Postal Services, during an event organized by South Asian Arts and Cultural Council. An announcement was made for the landmark event of the City Hall being lit up for Diwali for the first time ever in the history of Massachusetts. This is a great beginning and a wonderful recognition of our heritage. Those who attended were proud to witness this historic announcement made today at the Massachusetts State House. Our host Gauri conducted interviews of cross-cultural dignitaries echoing the sounds of the winning of good over evil and light over darkness. Here are a few glimpses of this Diwali event through Community News with Gauri.
The light of hope to fight the darkness, to bring in a prosperous new year. And this is why we're here for Diwali. I want to thank everyone, especially the States Postal Service, coming here. We're going to be doing an unveiling of the Diwali Stamp. And what makes it very special is that Congressman Tulsi Gabbard led the charge to make all of this happen. So I'd like to start with her message of Diwali, that sort of sets the stage of why we're here today. So far focused. Diwali is igniting that inner light of hope, the inner light to be able to do service for others. It's that inner light to be able to use whatever talents that you may have to make a difference in the world. And this message was so beautifully able to state just that. The Diwali, of hope and light, and that's why we're here today. This is the 5th year that we're celebrating Diwali at the State House. I remember 5 years ago as well, it was right before an election. We had Hurricane Sandy, so all my mithai got stuck in New Jersey. Didn't make it for Diwali that time. But we did our best. And you know, it's about lighting the diya, the symbol of light over darkness. It's about being here in this auspicious hall under the Golden Dome, in a place where, in our history, many other spiritual leaders of India have also come in. Just for example, in 1928, Paramahansa Yogananda had met with Governor Alvin T. Fuller. And there's a photograph of him that we'll post on our website, where they talked about spirituality, about meditation, and the education of young children. So Boston, our Commonwealth, has had a very long tradition with the relationship that we have with India. It started with the ship trade over 150, 200 years ago, where these amazing ships have gone to India, bringing ice and furniture and bringing back spices, but also knowledge, philosophy, to make Boston and the Commonwealth truly a way where we have transcendentalism. So here we are, the land of Emerson and Thoreau, that we are celebrating this wonderful perspective, which is uniquely New England, but is also uniquely Indian. And that is our combined history. And South Asian history is also a part of New England history. We have wonderful diversity, commonality on so many levels, and that is why we celebrate Diwali and the importance of lighting this candle, or 5 candles, to celebrate the 5 nights of Diwali. Diwali will start on Sunday, and many of you will be with your families. And for the first time ever, we're going to have a Diwali celebration at Arlington Street Church from 4 to 5 p.m. And the reason I'm so excited about it is that it's the same pulpit that some of the greatest Indian spiritual leaders and philosophers spoke from Swami Vivekananda to Yogananda, Tagore, and most recently, Swami Prabhupada, founder of ISKCON, which is also celebrating the 50th anniversary of ISKCON in America, or worldwide. And what people don't realize is that Prabhupada arrived September 17, 1965 at Commonwealth Pier in Boston. After 3 heart attacks on the journey, coming off the boat with a bag full of Gitas. And he started an organization that's in 600 temples in 80 countries around the world. But it started here, in Boston. That is our rich history. And this is another part of our history. We're creating new history. So with that, we're starting the Diwali season by lighting ideas. And I'm going to be inviting a number of guests to come up and talk about their experiences in Diwali. And I've got some surprises as well, I think, that we're going to have some fun with. But first of all, the governor could not come today because he's in Grafton, Massachusetts. But he does send his greetings. I had spoken with Nam Fong, a dear friend of ours, who is actually with the governor right now. But he will send his greetings. And I have another special announcement to make. I just got informed this morning that Boston City Hall will be lit for Diwali tomorrow night. So that will be the first. I want to especially thank City Council President Michelle Wu, who has been extraordinary in her dedication and her commitment to bring diversity and really speak to our community. She's a very personal and very dear friend of mine, and I was just so thrilled. I said, that's the magic of Diwali. That's the Diwali present I could get, is that finally we have City Hall lit for Diwali tomorrow night. So, in fact, after this, I'm running to City Hall to get the details done, but I believe it's going to be at 6 p.m. And when they asked me what color should I light, I said, anything. I mean, it's just a light, but I think we're doing white and gold to commemorate, white and red, I believe, gold will be white, to commemorate Diwali. But I'll send out an email blast to let everyone know after I find out what's going on with that. So with that, this year, I'm honored to have an unveiling. And we're very pleased to have the United States Postal Service. And Mike is here to honor us. And Mike, would you please come up and say a few words?
Good afternoon, everybody. It's great to be here representing the United States Postal Service. And, you know, rain, sleet, snow here, so we stood the weather. We get there, no problem. But, you know, one of the many great things our organization does is we issue stamps. And those stamps have a very powerful message to send to everybody across the United States and across the world. And we are very pleased to have issued a stamp commemorating Diwali, trying for the good of evil. And that's just a remarkable thing. And through the lights, through the people's desire and commitment all across the country and around the world to really do what's right and to always search for the greater good. I can't think of a more worthy cause to recognize and be proud of. So without further ado, I would like to take this second and do this formal unveiling of the event. If you may join me here, and we'll see what this stamp looks like. As you can see, just a spectacular stamp. And, you know, the lesson here and the message here is people all across our country purchase these stamps. And then let me do a public service. So right downstairs in the sub-basement there's a post office. If you want to purchase the Diwali stamps here, go online. And they're available in all our post offices across the United States. And everybody that has a good fortune of purchasing them will pause and reflect of all the good that's represented by Diwali. So, with that, I'd like to make a special presentation to Mitt, thanking him for the great work that he also does for the community and for the message. So with that,
Congresswoman Tulsi a few weeks ago and mentioned this, and she was so delighted and thrilled because it was through Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard, who's at the start of this campaign, over 60,000 signatures that we needed to bring forward here. So thank you once again. So with that, I'd like to now bring up another speaker of mine, a friend of mine, and a very dear friend of the Nepali community. I'd like to bring up our Consul General of Nepal, Prahlad. Please come and say a few words for Prahlad.
Thank you, as always, great work. Thank you for the community. It's great. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Diwali. As Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard, who I said very truly, the meaning of the Diwali and Diwali, the true meaning of Diwali is to light the victory over the darkness. It's a right over righteousness over the wrong, and we are here to celebrate this occasion for all of us throughout the world, to celebrate happiness, share the joy, the kindness. All of us have a tremendous uniqueness, and this is a time to unite all our goodwill and to share with all the friends, family, the neighbors around. The reason we light the candle to brightness, it's each time we light the energy, the brightness, we're trying to spread out throughout the world. And Diwali is a great celebration. And we're very happy that me, as always, makes this event, and this is the 50th, and to be able to celebrate an historical state house. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
I'm giving my new director of operations a fan white movement. Next of all, I'd like to ask someone I've known for quite some time, and we've been working and plotting to make a difference in the world we see today on many levels. And she doesn't know I'm going to be doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Karen, would you come up and say a few words? She also and was just single-handedly behind World Energy Forum. So Diwali is also a green message. Okay?
Good afternoon, everybody. This is quite an honor. Thank you, Amit. Thank you, everyone who's here. I think it's a really special time to be enjoying Diwali together and exchanging cultures. We have a world that's sort of spinning a little bit out of balance. And so hopefully, as you let the light of Diwali come into your hearts, it'll help bring some balance back. Thank you.
With that, and I promise you there'll be some more surprises, so it maybe could be called up here. Because that is what Diwali is about. It's getting that, that instant message. Nothing staged, nothing rehearsed. It's the light of hope. So with that, another friend of mine, Mary. Now you're going to have to tell your title for the press.
Yes. I was sitting there saying, I know he's not going to do this to me. All right. Good afternoon. Happy Diwali. How are you? Oh my God, I love seeing all the faces, all the gowns, everything. At the end of the afternoon, I'll come around and collect my dresses back. So my name is Mary Tewitt. I'm Chief of Staff for the State Representative Gloria Fox, who's the Dean of Women here in the House of Representatives. Out of 160, at presently she's the only African-American woman in the House. And after 32 years, at the end of this year, she has decided to not seek re-election. So this is not my last Diwali, but my last Diwali here as a staff person and an employee of the Commonwealth. And I'm excited to be here. As I said to Amit, the representative has a couple of events this afternoon and she's getting more awards. And I only came for Diwali, right? I'm here, and this is beautiful because collaboration between cultures and people are so important. And to do that here in the State House is a plus, I think. So I want to say, have a blessed day. This is gorgeous. And Amit's going to let me borrow his for a little bit. We're going to share ownership. So, so it can hang on my wall for about 6 months and his for about a week and then back on my wall. Yeah, it's beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoy the afternoon. Oh, look who just walked in. Oh, so now, what's he saying? Yes, okay, I'm loving this. And tomorrow when City Hall is lit up, everyone make sure you come out and take pictures. We're going to work for next year. I'll let Amit do that because I think we should go bigger next year.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
Absolutely.
Maybe a bridge or something?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
thank you. Happy to know.
And before we go further, just one other person that I have to thank, and she's been my co-conspirator in crime throughout many times. Joanne, please come on. If there is a message of Diwali, it is Joanne. Joanne, she's my Bollywood cohort. We were plotting and planning to be in a Bollywood film together. So when I call her at the State House, I say, so is this a fabulous Bollywood star?
Thank you, Amit. I didn't expect to be here, but we do joke about being Bollywood stars. And I asked him today if he needed a red carpet for the occasion or rose petals or whatever I needed to scatter to order him. But thank you. I work for Representative Gauri, and she's the chair of Tourism, Arts and Cultural Development. And she sends her greetings. She couldn't be here today because she's running for re-election, so you can suspect she's probably very busy. And there's just one other thing I want to say. In these troubled times, I think it's so important to remember to honor the triumph of good over evil, of darkness over light. And I think that the stamp is just a great way to do that. I want to thank you for that stamp. And I think that concludes my remarks. If I had known, I would have dressed for the occasion as, as a staff. But anyway, thank you very much, and thank you for coming.
What Diwali is about. That is a core message of Diwali. Yes, it's also the day we celebrate the goddess Lakshmi. It's also the only day we're allowed to gamble. So, there may be a bunch of Indians at Foxwoods, I don't know. The aunties are excused that day, that's one day. But it's also the day we, buy new clothes, buy new jewelry. I know my brother's buying his wife a set of jewels now it's on tape, he's got it. But take some of that and make a donation. Take some of that, just $15, $50, $100, whatever you can afford to make a difference in someone's life. That is just an incredible opportunity for so little, and to really make that change. And I'm very proud that here in India, that we're doing this. Through the blessings and teachings of Islam movement, and to bring that whole fundamental values that we have, to bring that. And I think it's a beautiful and amazing thing. With that, I just want to also thank a lot of the women here, the state representatives that are here, Mary, I know that you're here as well. And Mary had just recently come back from India, and her favorite recipe is the vadas. That's how they say, anyone's got a really good recipe, Mary's looking for that. So with that, I also want to ask Kanchan to come up and say a few words as well, because I believe he has a few things to add, and also we've been plotting together to bring Swamiji to the Outreach District Center. Please.
That's a big service. Well, first of all, great job done, and we all appreciate your hard work so that this could happen year after year. Happy Diwali to all of you on behalf of the Indian American community in Massachusetts. And I don't know what an additional message I can give. We just heard about Akshay Patra doing such a great job. Also, sometimes we forget our neighbors, people around us who may need some help. It does not necessarily always mean some financial help. There are many ways to help people. So in this Diwali season, I think that people we sometimes forget, ignore, just remember them, talk to them, write to them, help them any way we can. And that's the only message, additional message I could give. But happy Diwali to all of you. Thank you.
So we're going to do our lighting ceremony, lighting of the diyas, and Raj, who started us with us 5 years ago, is back to help us go through the ceremony.
Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshuramitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Kadati Swapadantikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurani Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhayascha Kripa Sindhu Bhaivasa Vigar Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Welcome to Foundations TV, everybody. We are here today at the State House, very honored to be celebrating Diwali with the entire community. And this is very special in another way. We have Mr. Mike Powers with us, who is representing the United States Postal Service, and he unveiled the Diwali Stamp today. So welcome to Foundations TV and happy Diwali to you.
Happy Diwali to you as well, and to all your viewers. It's great to be here today. We in the Postal Service are very excited by this stamp. As you can see, it's a beautiful stamp representing the light and you know, representing all that it is Diwali. And this is an opportunity now for people all across our country to purchase a stamp and pause and reflect on all the great things that Diwali represents. So we're great to be here. It's great to be here.
I do have a question about Diwali. What does Diwali mean to you?
I mean, good over evil. Yeah, I mean, the light, the brightness, it's all positive. And you know, it's so encouraging to know that so many people value this, and that's what they represent, and it's what makes the world a better place, actually.
It does. And how do you feel about the cultures coming together and the City Hall lighting up for Diwali this year?
Today we you know, lit the candle, and tomorrow in the city we're going to be a big thing in the downtown Boston, but I just think it's wonderful to have everybody pause, and if we could all reflect on all that's good, then that's what life should be.
Thank you so much, and happy Diwali.
Absolutely. Happy Diwali to you as well. Thank you.
Welcome to Foundations TV, everybody. We are at the State House with Dr. Karen Webers, and she is here celebrating Diwali with us. So,
Diwali. I'm with the Foundation for a Green Future, and we've had the distinct privilege of partnering with South Asian Arts and Cultural Council. Amit Dixit is an amazing tour de force to put things together for the community and help relay all these beautiful cultural practices that come from India and the region. We run Boston Green Fest, we run the Massachusetts Water Forum, we run eco fashion shows and films, and try to get the message out at how important it is to green our urban spaces and our lives. And watching the Diwali celebration of the triumphs of good over evil, hopefully that extends to triumphing over balance and imbalance as well, and making those changes in the world.
Well said. Now, how do you feel about the City Hall being lit up for Diwali this year?
I think it's great. I just came back from New York City and I saw the Diwali celebration at Gracie Mansion at the mayor's house, and all the color. They had a huge tent and a huge celebration with greens and pinks and purples, and I was thinking, we're going to have to work on Boston and Massachusetts and do something much bigger for the community in the coming years.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Happy Diwali. Welcome to Foundations TV, everybody. We are here at the State House celebrating Diwali with a cross-cultural community, and we have with us Mr. Prahlad Kesi, who is the Consul General of Nepal right here in Boston. So welcome to Foundations TV and Happy Diwali.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us, how do you feel about unveiling the Diwali stamp today?
This is the honor. This is the great for all our community and throughout the Southeast Asia, and to be able to celebrate in the U.S. like this, it's a very honor. It's a very good effort from all the community leaders, community activists, people like you all, and taking our messages to all the way to the state.
So we do hear that an announcement was made today that the City Hall is going to be decorated for Diwali. How does that feel? Do you feel a sense of pride with that?
Oh, that's even excited. The first time in Boston, last 5 years, Amit has been doing this, over here at the State House, and now the city of Boston is coming forward to celebrate the Diwali at this, City Hall, to light the City Hall. That will be great, heart of the Boston, to be able to see lit it up like that. It's really great.
We wish you a very happy Diwali, and we wish the entire community, your community, a very happy Diwali.
Thank you, and thank you for all your, audience. We're watching the, Diwali, and I also like to wish them my great wish, for the Diwali. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Welcome to Foundations TV, everybody. We are here at the State House celebrating Diwali with the South Asian Arts and Culture Council, and absolutely. And we have Amit Dikshit here with us, who is phenomenal and who has been instrumental in putting such a wonderful event, a cross-cultural event, together. And we are very proud to have you part of our community and this beautiful event. So congratulations and happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali, Gauri. Thank you so much for coming and braving the rain and weather and so forth. As the U.S. Postmaster said, through rain, shine, whatever, we're here. But thank you. The South Asian Arts and Cultural Council, this is our 5th year doing programming here in Boston. And for us to be able to create this whole network and bring cross-pollination and diversity to celebrate Diwali, Diwali is an inner light of hope and light and goodness. There were comments made in our press and so forth, or in a late night with Jimmy Kimmel last night. I don't know if you ever saw that. OMG. But this is Diwali. And I'm so glad that we're able to do this to really showcase what the Hindu community is all about, our belief system. It is about eliminating the ego. It is about sharing from the heart, helping others. All of that. It is peace. It is love. It is inclusion. Not fear. We fight fear. We fight all those things. And that is the message of Diwali. So for everyone out there, happy Diwali. Please, please come on Sunday at 4 p.m. I'm really excited about this. It's going to be at Arlington Street Church. This is the same church where some of the greatest philosophers of India had spoken. Vivekananda, Prabhupada, Yogananda, and Tagore as well. So we're going to have a wonderful recap of that, and it gives me chills to be able to we'll be standing in the same pulpit as these greats. So reviving this history that we have in connectivity, and here under the Golden Dome as we celebrate Diwali as well for the 5th year. And also, good news, we have Boston City Hall being lit for Diwali tomorrow night, 6 p.m. So first time ever, and as a next year we'll get the Zakin Bridge as well. But we'll take the city hall for now, and I believe it is the only place in Massachusetts that's going to be lit. So fantastic. Anyway, happy Diwali.
Now, I do have one more question. Now, this is a landmark event that you just announced that the City Hall is going to be lit up with red, white, and golden lights. How is that journey for you?
Oh my goodness. It's been, I've been back and forth at City Hall quite a lot earlier this week. And, you know, I can't thank City Council President Michelle Wu. She gets it. She gets it. She knows our community. She's been a part of our community. And when they called me this morning and said, yes, it's going to be lit, I mean, that was the best gift ever. That our city is going to be celebrating Diwali for the first time. And, you know, join Michelle Wu's tweet because she's going to be tweeting messages, all of that. I'm running to City Hall right now after this to find out exactly what's going to be going on for Diwali. But if there is a program, I will be calling you and letting you know. All right.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Stapitam yena bhutale swayam rupa